Today is March 7th. This is The View with Catherine Chang. Today's topic is Pompeo and U.S. delegation to visit Taiwan. Former U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo visited Taiwan on March 3rd. He said the United States government should recognize Taiwan as a free and sovereign country. These remarks of strong support for Taiwan have caused a backlash in China. But why did both Pompeo and the U.S. delegation visit Taiwan at this moment? Here are some points. A. This is Pompeo's first visit to Taiwan. In a meeting with President Tsai, President Tsai said Taiwan and the United States share the common values of freedom and democracy. B. What's worth mentioning is what Pompeo said in the Prospect Foundation speech. First, Pompeo reiterated that the United States government should immediately offer the Republic of China Taiwan diplomatic recognition as a free and sovereign country. Second, Pompeo said it is imperative to change the 50 years of ambiguity. Well, this means that the U.S. policy toward Taiwan should change from strategically ambiguous to strategically clear. C. Right before Pompeo's visit, a U.S. delegation led by former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Mike Mullen also visited Taiwan. Well, I think it is to reaffirm the rock-solid commitment from the United States amid the Ukraine crisis. On the cross-strait issues, the United States emphasized that one China policy, which is different from China's one China principle. The United States has not publicly declared that Taiwan is a part of China. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has prompted the world's attention to what China will do to Taiwan. Therefore, I think Taiwan plays a more important role in the first island chain to the United States now. Here are the top stories. Today, we have two domestic cases. First, I want to talk about Mike Pompeo said the U.S. should recognize Taiwan. A 4-day Taiwan visit by Mike Pompeo is in order to issue Taiwan's sensitive situation with Beijing under the Russia-Ukraine war. And former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo also said that the losses suffered by invading Russia forces in Ukraine and the sanctions imposed on Russia President Putin give Chinese Chairman Xi Jinping pause when it comes to potential invasion of Taiwan. And he also said that, United States should formally recognize Taiwan as a free and sovereign country. Taiwan President Tsai responded and said that we hope that in the future, Taiwan and the U.S. can work together to help create even more democratic success stories. On the other hand, what does Ukraine mean to Taiwan? According to Wall Street Journal, Russia's invasion of Ukraine stirs a new interest in self-defense. Taiwan is now paying more attention to the possibility of a Chinese invasion as the U.S. seeks to reassure Ukraine is a revelation for Taiwan. And they also say that a delegation of former U.S. officials have signaled American support for another democracy that come under increasing pressure from an authoritarian power. At the same time, Australia said that it would defend Taiwan in a potential war with China. Australia might send weapons to Taiwan in response to any future Chinese military aggression. Minister for Defense for Australia, Peter Dutton, said that. He said, we will do whatever we can to deter China from acts of aggression in our region. He also said the strength of the international response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine has significantly wounded the Russian president and hope that this would prompt Chinese Xi Jinping to reassess the cause of aggressive actions against Taiwan. Well, back to Taiwan, Taiwanese donate more than $3.56 million to Ukraine under 2 days. Taiwan has shipped tons of medical supplies to Ukraine as they deal with the massive Russian invasion force. Well, also about 300 people attended Liberty Square in Taipei on March 6 to express support for the people of Ukraine. In the end, Russia-Ukraine hold a third-round talk today. We know that the third-round talk between Russian and Ukrainian leaders is in plan today at 8 to 11 p.m. While people worldwide worry that Russia might undertake a large full-scale attack after civilian evacuations. Well, I just want to say that we all pray for Ukraine. That will be the view for today. I'm Catherine Chang from Taipei, and I hope you have a nice Monday. And I'll see you then.